A king is on the run. His own son has stolen the throne. His army is starving in the wilderness, exhausted, surrounded. One bad night away from total collapse. He has no treasury, no supply line, no friends with the courage to be seen near him. Then, in the dark, a caravan arrives from the hill country. Beds, wheat, honey, cheese, enough food to feed an entire army, delivered to the most dangerous man to be associated with on earth. The man who sent it asked for nothing. No title, no share of the kingdom, no statue. And when the king won and offered him everything, he said no. 3,000 years before venture capital, before the word investor existed, one old man ran the purest angel deal in history. He backed the right person at the lowest possible moment and refused to cash out. His name was Barzillai of Gilead, and his story is buried in 2 short chapters most people skip. By the end of this video, you will know the 4 exact moves Barzillai made, the moves that quietly built and protected a fortune across generations. Stay with me. Move number 3 is the one almost no wealthy person on earth has the discipline to make. To understand Barzillai, you have to understand the moment. King David, the most famous ruler in Israel's history, has just lost everything. His son Absalom has launched a coup. He has seized the capital, turned the people, and declared himself king. David flees the city barefoot and weeping, crossing the Jordan River into the rough country east of it, into a region called Gilead. He is not a king anymore. He is a fugitive with a few loyal men and no resources. This is the part everyone misses. Backing David at this exact moment was not a safe bet. It looked like backing a loser. Absalom controlled the city, the throne, the momentum. Smart money was on the son. Anyone who helped the fleeing father was betting against the obvious winner and betting their own life on it. If David lost, every supporter would be executed for treason. Into that risk walks Barzillai. 2 Samuel chapter 17 calls him a very wealthy man, very aged, 80 years old. And it lists exactly what he brought across that river. Not advice, not opinions. Capital, real, physical, life-saving capital, delivered to the one man everyone else was running away from. This is move number 1. Read what scripture actually records. 2 Samuel 17 says, Barzillai and 2 others brought beds, basins, wheat, barley, flour, beans, lentils, honey, curds, sheep and cheese, saying, the people are hungry and weary and thirsty in the wilderness. Notice what he did not do. He did not lecture David on strategy. He did not demand a board seat. He looked at a hungry, frightened, broken king, and he funded the survival of the mission. Here is the principle. The wealthy do not back ideas. They back people at the moment of maximum need. Anyone can write a check to a winner who does not need it. The real return comes from backing the right character when they are down, before the crowd sees the comeback. Barzillai was not betting on a kingdom. He was betting on a man he judged to be worth saving, and he was right. Every great angel investor in history has run this exact move. They funded the founder, not the pitch deck. They saw the person under the failure. So ask yourself honestly, when someone you believe in is at their lowest, is your money where your mouth is, or do you only show up after the win is obvious? This is move number 2, and it is the one that separates a backer from a buyer. Barzillai gave everything and asked for nothing. No equity, no public credit, no conditions attached. He did not negotiate a percentage of the kingdom. He did not put his name on the supplies. He simply provided what was needed and stepped out of the story. The principle is this. The most powerful capital is patient, quiet, and unconditional. The world is full of money that comes with strings, money that wants control, recognition, a seat at the head of the table. That money is loud and it is fragile because it is really buying ego, not building anything. Barzillai understood that the point was the mission, not his name on it. He provided the runway and let David fly the plane. Modern investors call this conviction without control. You back someone completely, then you get out of their way. The loudest investor in the room is almost never the best one. The best one is the silent name on the cap table who showed up early, asked for little, and let the founder lead. Here is your question. When you give, whether it is money or time or help, are you giving to build the thing, or are you secretly buying credit for yourself? Now move number 3, the one I told you almost no wealthy person on earth has the discipline to make. David wins, Absalom is defeated, the throne is restored, and the grateful king crosses back over the Jordan. Barzillai, now 80 years old, comes to send him off, and David offers him the payout of a lifetime. 2 Samuel 19, the king says, "Come over with me, and I will provide for you in Jerusalem at my own table." The royal table, lifetime provision, a permanent place beside the most powerful man in the nation. The single greatest return any backer could ever be offered. And Barzillai says no. Listen to his actual words. "How long have I to live that I should go up with the king to Jerusalem? I am this day 80 years old. Can I discern between good and bad? Why should your servant be a burden to my lord the king?" He turns down the throne room. He turns down the king's table. The principle is brutal and rare. Knowing when to stop is worth more than the prize itself. Almost everyone, given the chance to cash in on their biggest win, takes the seat, takes the title, takes more than they need, and is slowly consumed by it. The discipline to walk away from a payout you have fully earned because you already have enough is the rarest financial skill that exists. So tell me, would you have said no to the king's table? This is move number 4, the move that protects everything the first 3 built. Barzillai does not just walk away empty. Watch what he does with the king's offer. He says, "Here is your servant Chimham. Let him go over with my lord the king and do for him whatever seems good to you." He sends a younger man in his place. Most scholars believe Chimham was Barzillai's son. The old man takes the reward he has earned and he transfers it to the next generation. He does not hoard the favor and he does not let it die with him. He routes it downstream, and David honors it. There is even a place near Bethlehem, later called the lodging place of Chimham, the inheritance preserved and named. Here is the principle that closes the whole strategy. Wealth that is not passed on is wealth that dies with you. The purpose of building is never just to consume the win yourself. It is to know the right moment to hand the relationship, the platform, and the blessing to someone who still has years to run. Barzillai protected his fortune by giving its future away on purpose. This is what separates a steward from a hoarder. The hoarder clings to the seat until he is buried in it. The steward names his successor while he still has the standing to do it well. So the real question is not how much can you accumulate. It is, who are you setting up to carry it after you? So here is the Barzillai strategy, the purest angel deal in recorded history, straight out of 2 Samuel 17 and 19. 1. Back the person, not the pitch. Fund the right character at the moment of maximum need, before the crowd sees the comeback. 2. Give silent, unconditional capital. The most powerful money is patient and quiet, and asks for no credit. 3. Know when to decline the payout. The discipline to walk away from a prize you have earned because you already have enough is the rarest skill in finance. 4. Pass it on. Root the blessing to the next generation while you still have the standing to do it well. An 80-year-old man in the hills of Gilead understood what most billionaires never learn. The goal was never the king's table. The goal was to back the right man, ask for nothing, and leave the future in good hands. This is the ancient founders, where we decode the men and women God made rich, one founder at a time. And this closes our 2nd season, but the vault is far from empty. More founders are coming, more blueprints hidden in plain sight. Tell me in the comments which of the 4 moves is hardest for you to actually do. I read every one. Subscribe and let us uncover the next fortune together.